What's up, everybody? Trinity here, and welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and you know what that means. That's right, it's time to go over my comic book pull list. Now, if you don't know what a comic book pull list is, there should be a video somewhere right up here where you can go ahead and go and check that out to learn a little bit more about that. Now, before I get into my comic book pull list, guys, I want to let you know, if you would like to become a Patreon supporter here of the channel, there are some links down in the description where you can go and support the content here, or you can even send direct donations via Streamlabs. Again, I do appreciate all of the people who decide to donate money to the channel and help support some of the content that you see here on this channel. Thank you all so much. And again, it's not anything required. It's just, we put in a lot of work here to this channel, and I greatly appreciate all you people who donate. Now, getting right into my comic book pull list, I'm going to get started with Marvel as I typically do, and the first one I've got here is X-Men issue number 3. Now, guys, largely issue number 1 and issue number 2 for me, I felt were like full of a lot of silliness, and I feel issue number 3 actually stepped that up a little bit, and there's quite an interesting story going on here, along with a little bit of silliness sprinkled in there, something, I quite enjoyed out of this book. Now, the next one I have here is issue number 4 of The Web of Black Widow, guys, and I've got to tell you, these covers have been absolutely great on this series. I've just loved the work that I can't even remember this guy's name. Jung Yoon, I probably mispronounced that, has been doing a great job doing the covers on these books. Now, altogether, I've got to say, so far I haven't read this issue yet, but the Web of Black Widow series, it leaves a little bit to be desired, especially considering like Black Widow has recently become one of my favorite characters, and I don't know, I guess we still got these this issue and one more issue before it's all tied up, so I guess we'll see how that goes. Now, the next one I've got here is issue number 5 of Jedi Fallen Order, The Dark Temple. Now, this one is actually tying into the Jedi Fallen Order game, the Fallen Order video game that just released on PlayStation 4. I have got a chance to play a little bit of it, not as much as I'd like, but I did like how this story has kind of filled us in and got us a little bit familiar with these characters before we got thrust into the game. And I can't wait to bring you guys a review of this and probably the video game at the same time. And again, that's being written by Matthew Rosenberg, one of my favorite writers over at Marvel. I just like the work that he does. Moving on, the next one I have here is Swordmaster issue number 6. And again, guys, this is another series I have really liked, where they are introducing some of these characters that are from more of an anime style, if you were manga style characters, who here is this one right here. I believe he's Chinese, and so it's kind of nice seeing some of the art in this book and learning the origins of this newer character. And Swordmaster and Arrow, 2 of the newer characters out there, these books actually have 2 stories in each one of them. It's got the main story, and then it's got a little story in the back that is usually about 8 pages or so. Pretty good series. I finally got caught up with Swordmaster, and I'll bring you guys a review of these very soon. Again, a series I have quite enjoyed. The next one I have here, guys, is issue number 7 of Black Cat. Now, I am a few issues still behind here on Black Cat, but just look at the covers here that have been going on. Have just been absolutely great. Really enjoyed those. That's just another nice cover. And again, the books of this series I have read. I have quite enjoyed. Jed MacKay doing a pretty good job writing this series so far. And then the next one I am a little behind on as well. That's Savage Avengers issue number 8. Already we're at issue number 8, and look at this one. Look at that cover with Conan on there. We got Dr. Doom. Man, that's just a great cover right there. I can't wait to get caught up on this series. I have liked the work that Jerry Dugan has been doing on this particular series of Savage Avengers. Now, moving on, I'm going to be have Amazing Spider-Man issue number, God, what is this, 35? Amazing Spider-Man issue number 35. Guys, we're already 35 issues in on this series. I can't believe it. But this one is a tie-in to the 2099 event, and I will be bringing some reviews on a couple of those books here very soon. Like, I know this week we got Ghost Rider, and there's another 2099 series. I believe it was Venom that came out this week as well. I will be bringing some reviews on those, and I still have to catch up on a couple of reviews of bringing Fantastic Four 2099 and Conan 2099 from last week as well. So be looking forward to those coming up here on the channel, but I should have some other reviews dropping on these 2099 books, as well as the Annihilation Scourge story arc that has been going on in Marvel Comics. They're getting these last ones here in before the end of the year. So make sure you're subscribed, and check out some of those videos that I have going on. Now, that's all I have for my Marvel books. We're going to go ahead and get into some small press books, and we're starting off with IDW's Napoleon Dynamite issue number 2. Now, I still have to finish reading issue number 1 of this series, and that came out, I want to say, about 2 months ago, and they're releasing like a director's cut, I believe, next month in January of this. I'm not sure what the reason is behind that, but hey, whatever, it is what it is, guys, and I guess we'll see. I'm not sure how many issues this is planned for, but so far there's been 2 of them, and I don't know, I guess we'll see how it is. The first one kind of largely reminded me a lot of the movie and just kind of the setting and the tone. It was pretty wordy, and I don't know, I guess I haven't got through it to see whether I like it or not. So I guess we'll find out between that one and this one what I think about it. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for more of that. The next one is on Dynamite Comics, guys, and this is what is it? This one, the Shape of Elvira. Issue number, which one is this? Number 4. Shape of Elvira, issue number 4. And guys, I have to pick these ones up. I've been getting these photo variants. Guys, come on. Elvira was, a really big thing when I was growing up. Man, I love Elvira. Come on, man. She's beautiful. Man. Beautiful young lady here that's actually she's not even that young. She's older than me, but man, she's very beautiful. Gotta love Elvira. And I haven't read any of these issues yet. From some of what I did read out of one of them, it was just kind of a funny, quirky just stuff going on in it. But again, guys, I'm guilty. I'm buying comic books for covers. What can I say? I'm sorry, guys. So now the next one I've got here is on Dark Horse Comics, and that is Everything issue number 4. I have done some reviews of this series here on the channel already. There should be a playlist or something you could go check out here on the channel. I've liked this book. It's telling this story about this this big box retailer that had opened up in the small town of Holland, Michigan back in the early 80s, and just some kind of horrific things going on here. Just some very weird situations. Altogether, guys, I've really liked this book so far, and I have nothing but great things to say about it. That's all I have for my comic book pull list this week, guys. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any of these books that you would like to see some more in-depth reviews on, and don't forget, I will have some more comic book reviews coming up here in the next coming days, as well as I've been getting caught up on a lot of my reading as well, so I will have some different trade paperbacks and different comic books that I will be bringing some reviews on here on the channel. That's all I have for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the 2nd Street Marvel. If you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed, click the little bell and all of that good stuff, share it with your friends, give this video a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. That's just odd to me. I'm just talking about comic books, guys, here. It's just a pull list. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you all so much for being here. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. Happy reading, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.